Today's video is important both for employers looking to hire temporary foreign workers in Canada as well as the temporary foreign workers who are looking to find a job here. We will be discussing the Labour Market Impact Assessment, commonly known as LMIA, which is a crucial document required for hiring temporary foreign workers in Canada. We'll discuss the steps required to get an LMIA, what supporting documents to submit, what to expect during the process, as well as how long does it take and what is the cost, all in this video. If you are an employer, getting this information will help you in recruitment, but also for foreign workers. This video should help you understand the LMIA process and appreciate the complexity involved in it so you can pitch yourself to potential employers accordingly. LMIA is also important for temporary foreign workers because it can also be helpful in provincial nomination process depending on the province. More importantly, if you have an LMIA, you can use this document to earn 50 to 200 points in your express entry application based on the NOC code. So if your LMIA is approved for a senior managerial position, you can claim up to 200 points. Hi everyone, my name is Rashid Ali. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant from Milton, Canada, and in this channel I share information about Canadian immigration, visas and citizenship so you can get all this information in one place. Please note that the information shared here is not legal advice. If you need legal advice, we can book a consultation and discuss your specific scenarios so you know the best way forward with the least hassle. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. So why do we have to go through an LMIA process? LMIA is an evaluation that just ensures that hiring a foreign worker will not have any negative effects on the Canadian labor market or employment for Canadian citizens and permanent residents. Simply put, it means that an employer is not giving this job offer to someone outside of Canada without first ensuring that a suitable Canadian citizen or a PR could not be found for the role. Employment and Social Development Canada is the government department which conducts this assessment. Now please remember that not all jobs require an LMIA. Some jobs are LMIA exempt. If you saw some of the recent videos on this channel about Alberta Rural Renewal Stream, they are all LMIA exempt. But coming back to the topic of today, here are the main steps an employer needs to go through to get an LMIA. Firstly, the employers need to advertise the position for 4 consecutive weeks on different platforms, including the Federal Job Bank. Your ad must be continuously available in at least one of these platforms till you get a decision. Depending on whether you apply for an LMIA for a high or a low wage position, you will follow slightly different processes. But more on this on a different video. Secondly, the employer must conduct recruitment efforts, which includes interviewing Canadian citizens and permanent residents to establish why they could not be hired. So putting a job ad is not enough. You also have to interview the necessary candidates, and if none of them was a good fit, then you can proceed and hire a foreign worker. There is a job match service on the Canadian Job Bank website that you must use. What this service does is it automatically chooses the relevant candidates and shares their profile with you anonymously so you can choose to interview them. You must keep records of your recruitment and advertising efforts for a minimum of 6 years because ESDC can ask you to provide the results from these recruitment efforts for this position. Thirdly, the employer needs to establish that hiring the foreign worker will not have any negative effects on the Canadian labor market or employment opportunities. For example, if you're hiring for a unionized position, this must not have any impact on current or future labor disputes. If you're hiring someone for a high wage position, you must also share a transition plan. So you must demonstrate how you will transition from hiring foreign workers to Canadians and permanent residents. After you've done these recruitment efforts, you have the evidence, you can then apply for an LMIA online through ESDC's website. You have to pay a fee of 1,000 Canadian dollars. After that, the employer must provide a range of financial documents such as balance sheets, notice of assessments, etc. because you're trying to establish that you are in a position to hire temporary foreign workers. Now, once the application goes into the processing queue, an ESDC officer will set up an interview with the employer to determine if the employer or the company is genuinely in this position to hire the foreign worker. In their interview, they will ask you a number of questions. They will try to confirm that you really couldn't find a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident for this job and you meet all of the requirements. If the officer is satisfied, they will issue you a positive LMIA, which you can then give to the employee and they can use that to apply for their work permit. So how long can this process take? The entire LMIA process can roughly take 3 months from start to getting the application decision. Now I'm also adding the 4 weeks for putting the job ads in this 3-month period. These are some of the high level steps. There are some finer details that you do need to take care of. Plus every application is unique based on the employer's particular circumstances. So if you're an employer who wants to hire foreign workers, I can submit your LMIA application and take care of the whole process from start to finish, including the work permit part on behalf of the employee. I'll leave my contact details in the description and over here. So for employees looking for an LMIA, in another video I will share some interesting stats about which employers frequently hire temporary foreign workers. I'll also share how to get in touch with employers the right way. So subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss those videos. Also, if you're someone who's not really sure about what path to choose for your Canadian immigration journey, we can schedule a consultation, look at your profile in detail and provide you some recommendations so you save a lot of time and hassle. If you're an employer, in a different video I will also share more details about what kind of questions you can expect from the ESDC officer, and there will be more videos on the different types of LMIAs: high wage, low wage, global talent stream, agricultural LMIAs, LMIAs for the home support worker, etc. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.